my beautiful viewers. How are you all? I hope you all are fine and doing well. My name is Saida Fatma Rizvi. I'm your favorite physistic and YouTuber, and I bring for you people the very interesting and informative videos of physics. Today, our topic is about the strain, which is another example of the deformation of the solids. Deformation means that there will be the change in the size, shape, and volume of the object. So it depends upon the object. Before that, we have studied about the stress in the detail. What is the stress? Stress is basically the inverse force, restoring force applied per unit area of the body. Okay, so there lies a relationship between the stress and the strain. So today we are going to discuss in details about the strain. So let's start and enjoy the video. What is strain? What is strain? According to the strain definition, it is defined as the amount of deformation experienced by a body in the direction of force applied divided by the initial dimension of the body. For example, if some body, like if the plastic ball is there in our hands, and if we apply the force on the plastic ball will change its size, shape, and volume. So there will lies the deformation due to the force applied. So the strain is defined as the amount of deformation experienced by the body in the direction of force applied divided by the initial dimension of the body. This is very simple. Okay, the relationship for the deformation in terms of length of the solid is given by, if there lies a deformation in the length of the solids, then the presentation of the length of the solids in terms of deformation is given by E is equal to del L divided by L. Okay. This is the symbolic representation in terms of the deformation of the length of the solids. Where E is this symbol, like E is the strain due to the stress applied. Okay. So the strain is dependent upon the stress. Sorry, this is called the strain. The strain is dependent on the stress. When the body will experience a stress, the strain will be produced. So del L is the change in the length. L is the original length of the material. Okay. So we have represented these according to these symbols and written the formula. The change in the length of the body. Okay. So further we will discuss about the strain. The strain is a dimensionless quantity and it does define the relative change in the shape. So it has no dimensions. The strain has no dimension. It just defines the change in the shape, area, and length of the body. And we can say the volume of the body as well. Depending on the stress application, strain experience in the body can be of three types. So as the stress, the strain can also be of many types. There are three types of strain. There are three types of strain. So let's discuss about it. What are the types of the strain? There are three types of strain, and they are normal strain. Normal strain is defined as the ratio of change in dimensions to its original dimension. Okay, or we can say the ratio of the change in the length divided by the original length. We have taken the example of the iron bar. Consider an iron bar of length L, and let dl be the change in the length of the bar. We have taken the example of the iron ball. Let its length be L. Okay, the length of the iron bar is denoted by L, and dl be the change in the length of the bar. So according to the normal strain, E is equal to dl divided by L. So how can we discuss about the change in the length in the symbolic form? We would write according to the normal strain is equal to dl divided by l. Shear strain. The shear strain is defined as angular distortion between two mutually perpendicular planes. Sorry, it is known as the planes, not planets. So, angular distortion between two perpendicular planes, it is denoted by this symbol. Volumetric strain is defined as the ratio of change in the actual volume to the original volume. Okay, there will be the change in the volume divided by the original volume. Similarly, shear strain we have already discussed. The what is the difference lies between the stress and strain? So just people get confused about the stress and strain, that what is the difference? Are both the same quantities or the different quantities? Yes, there lies a difference between the stress and strain. So let's discuss about it. The words stress and strain are defined from the Latin words strictus and stringers, which means to draw tight and to bind tightly respectively. So these are stress and strain are derived from these Latin words. Okay, stress can occur in the absence of the strain, where strain does not occur in the absence of the stress. So stress is an independent quantity and the strain is the dependent quantity. On what strain depends? Strain depend upon the amount of stress applied on the body that the body will experience. Okay. So this is all about my video. I have discussed about the today's topic about the strain, the importance of the strain, the examples of the strain. The strain is a dimensionless quantity. So in the next video, I will bring more enjoyable and interesting topics. So stay tuned and thank you so much.